This is the biggest mistake you make in job interviews. And that is, you talk way too much about yourself. The truth is, they don't care about you. What they care about is, can you help them solve the problem they have? This job is open because there's a problem the company has that they need help solving. If you can show them you can solve the problem and show how you've solved similar problems in the past in your previous jobs, you will get hired.
I disagree. I mean, I completely disagree. I think hiring managers, HR managers, recruiters, etc., they do want to know about you. They want to know more about who you are as a person. I mean, yes. Can you solve their problem? Sure. They have an idea if you can solve their problem before they even talk to you. When they read the resume and they reviewed it, they had an idea if you could solve their problem. When they did the phone screen, they had an idea if you could solve their problem. But when you get into the interview, it's not just about can you solve the problem. They want to know more about you, because oftentimes it's not just you in the interview. Oftentimes it's you and maybe somebody else is interviewing. Two more people are interviewing. And so they're trying to get a better understanding of who you are. What do you bring to the table along with your ability to solve the problem? Do they want to hear you ramble and all that? No, they don't want to hear you just sit there and talk shit about yourself the whole hour or 45 minutes or whatever. But they want you to talk about yourself. This is your moment to tell your story. Who else can tell your story better than you? So tell it. Don't think that they don't want to hear it, but they want to hear your story with some structure, right? They want to hear it with some purpose. They want to hear it, as it relates to the job. They want to hear learn a little bit about your background, your story, where you come from. So don't ever go in thinking that they don't want to hear about you. They just want to know about how you solve their problem. It is all about connecting with the other people in that room. Again, you don't want to ramble. You don't want to have personal details that's unrelated to the job, itself. You don't want to get in there and talk about previous complaints and issues and other past jobs or people. You don't want to get in there and just talk about peer opinions and whatnot without true examples. Again, tell your story. Situation, task, action, result always is a great way to stay on task. But again, don't be afraid to talk about yourself. I disagree. Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. This is your interview. Talk about yourself. Just make sure every answer you give answers the question, why should we hire you? If you do that, then you get the job. Absolutely. You better talk about yourself. This is your moment. All right. Thanks a bunch.